Welcome to the Soon Podcast.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back.
We are together in San Diego right now.
Cheers to that.
Yes, so there's been a little technical difficulties this morning. There's been a little sister drama this morning. It's so great being back together.
We just love to keep each other on our toes.
Yes, so today we will be talking all things spring cleaning, not just dusting your
Not
baseboards.
your basic bitch spring cleaning.
Yes, we are talking more than that. We're going to be talking lifestyle, spring cleaning, wellness,
Closet,
all the things.
the whole shebang. You're getting everything, all the nitty gritty, all the dirty details.
Yes, so we're super excited about that. And then we'll just kind of talk about what's new with us and what's going on in pop culture. So why don't you start us out with a little closet spring cleaning? How are you going about that? Because I don't do that.
Okay, so I do that, but I don't do it like your normal spring cleaning. I feel like when everyone thinks spring cleaning, closet clean out, they think, oh, that means I have to get rid of my favorite dress that I've had in my closet for 10 years that I haven't worn. That is not the way that I do my spring cleaning. If there are pieces that you absolutely love and cherish, I don't care how long it's been since you have worn it, you're keeping it in your closet. Meanwhile, I am kind of a hoarder, so
I know, I'm like, I think you could use a little more spring closet.
I could use a little bit more, but I also feel like it's really important to clean your closets in a way that makes you feel good and not in a way that makes you feel like you just ripped your whole heart out. And so that's what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, well, have you heard of Marie Kondo?
Yes, she's epic. She's not for me.
You don't like, does this spark joy?
I haven't watched any of her videos.
Okay,
I've
that's
just
all
heard
she
that
does.
she's fantastic, but I just don't think that I'm ready for that yet.
All you do is you go through things and you say, does this spark joy? And if it does not, then you leave it behind. If you're like, I don't know if I feel joy anymore when I see that.
No, I mean, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's not how I do my closet clean out.
Okay, well, give us the deep.
Okay, so the way that I like to clean my closet is I like to look at it as the focal point of my life right now. So, I mean, it does include pieces that actually genuinely make me happy and pieces that they might not fit into my lifestyle, but I'm not ready to get rid of. But I really do like to think, what am I wearing? What trends are happening and what fits me right now? Because I feel like that is a part of everyone's closet routine where you hang on to this pair of jeans because you want to be that size again, or you wore this dress 10 years ago and it made you look really hot. Like, let's make this closet clean out something that works for you right now to make you the best version of yourself and make you excited about getting ready every single day.
I actually totally live by that. Like, if I put on a pair of jeans and they don't fit me anymore,
they're going in the trash.
Yes, I'm like, I never want to feel this feeling again. And I'm in my era of like, this is my body. And
Yes.
I'm always like, I feel like in my 20s, I was always like, oh, I can always strive for a better body. And now I'm just like, no, this is my body. I am never going to get skinnier. Like, I am skinny. I am thin. Like, I'm never going to get even more skinnier. Like, I work out, I eat healthy, I eat right. And if this is the body that I have while I'm doing those things and I'm young, I haven't had kids yet, then I'm probably never going to get any thinner or like any more fit, especially like wanting to have kids and stuff like that. So I'm just like, F that. I'm never going to wear those again. And I hate the feeling of like feeling sucked in.
Yeah. I do think that that's really important. I mean, I feel like not even for spring cleaning, but just for an overall healthy mindset and putting yourself in pieces that make you feel good instead of walking into your closet and saying, oh my God, hopefully I'll fit in those jeans in 5 months or anything like that. I think that your closet should be your happiest place. It's definitely my happiest place. And if it's not, then we need to work to get you to that point.
And if it is like a really nice pair of jeans, then I say sell it on Poshmark and keep
Get a replacement.
Keep that fund And, you know, you can buy a new one that is in your current size.
Totally.
And if you are going to lose weight in the future, then sell those current jeans and try to buy new ones. Like,
Exactly.
I think that's worth it for peace of mind and like a healthy mindset.
Definitely.
And
Everything can be replaced.
I think you've changed your mindset because
Yeah.
this girl would like suck it in and like wear the tightest clothes. And I'm like,
It
that
used
is
to be
so
so bad.
uncomfortable.
It was terrible. I don't even know how I would do it. I would go into the office in like a pair of tight skinny jeans that I couldn't even breathe in, and I would come home with marks around my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even imagine that now.
She
I
would
wear
immediately unbutton her pants the second she
in
got into
the
her car.
and I would drive home with them open because I would be so miserable. I don't know what switched in me, but thank God something did, because we just can't live like that. So girls, if you're living like that right now, let's just switch gears. I promise it's going to make you so much happier.
Oh, yes.
And if you feel good, you're just going to radiate hotness, and everyone is just going to notice that. It's going to make you look good, feel good, all of the things.
And I think it's like this trend of looser clothing, like looser pants, like
we're in our baggy
baggier.
girl era.
And you're like, I can never wear a tight fitted thing again.
The fact that they are trying to push skinny jeans back onto us after ripping them away from us so quickly is kind of giving me PTSD, and I don't think that it's right. And I don't think that we're ready for skinny jeans again. I've seen the Alex Earl ones.
Oh, I don't even know.
I'm not there yet. So Alex Earl has been, love her, okay, but she has been pushing these frame skinny jeans, and everyone is trying to say like they're back, but those are the only ones that I've seen anyone wearing. The only people who have been like rocking a fit in them are like the really humongous influencers who have probably spent like hours and hours trying to find one single outfit that looks good in them. I personally don't think that we're ready for the skinny jeans yet. But I also, if you have them in your closet, I don't think you need to throw them away, because I do feel like they're slowly trickling back in.
And I hung on to skinny jeans forever. Like I would wear them every single day in high school, but so number one, I like Topshop. They were super stretchy.
They have the best fitting
I don't know if
pants.
they still are.
They still are.
Okay.
They're still great.
And they didn't feel uncomfy.
Yeah.
And then number two, I loved H&M because they had jeggings.
Oh my goodness.
And so, of course, I was totally great with the skinny jean trend because they're freaking like
the cozy
sweatpants.
ones.
Yeah, but they were jeggings.
I love it.
It's crazy. And now we are huge components of the Rag & Bone sweatpant jeans.
I know that they're an investment.
They really are. They're my most expensive pair of pants.
You technically can. Like, I have seen them at the Nordstrom Rack multiple times. I have.
What?
We have them, so we don't need to buy them. But
no, I need more.
Scour your local racks. I'm not kidding. They will change your life. I will wear them to the office. Well, I have it's a more casual office that I get to work in, so we do get to wear jeans, but I will wear them to the office, and the first time I wore them, no one had any idea.
No one knows that they're sweatpants. Everyone is shocked. It is a great party trick.
It really is. You're like, oh, guess what? Who's in sweatpants?
Yeah, and I think it's like elevates your outfit more than regular sweatpants.
So much more.
Yeah, so I definitely recommend those if you have the budget, or like find them at Nordstrom Rack. And just pro tip, do not wash and don't dry them.
Oh.
They will shrink.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
I've had that happen and I freaked out, and thank God I got them from Nordstrom because they give you any returns.
That's true.
But I was like, if I do that twice, then shame on me. Like, I can't.
True. Then you just don't deserve the jean.
I know, but
okay, so that's number one that's happening in our closet cleanouts right now. I think that comfort is key, and just really elevating the best version of yourself from the outside in. Another thing that I'm really working on right now is getting rid of older trends that are no longer relevant. And I feel like everyone needs to take this with a grain of salt, because I think that people get really, really triggered over trends. Everyone can wear what they want, absolutely. But I think that we've seen like the tie-dye trend has come and gone. So if you're still sitting on that sweatsuit in your closet that was viral before COVID, and you're not wearing her because you think tie-dye is coming back, it's time to get rid of her. I really think that. I think that we hang on to all of these micro trends because they were so it for such like a moment. but they're not going to be back for another 10 years. So let's carve out your closet.
Unless you love that sweatsuit or you live in Ocean Beach. Because I used to live in Ocean Beach, San Diego, and tie-dye is never out of trend there.
That's fine, I guess.
It's not good.
But I'm more so referring to if you're not wearing it, but you're hanging on to it because
You think
it was
it'll come
such a
back.
moment. You think it's coming back. Micro trends, they come and go. That is why they are such a love-hate. I never think that you should invest in a micro trend
Unless
heavily.
it's something that connects to your soul.
Yes, exactly. But I think that you should always get pieces of these trends that you can easily move on from. And I don't think that they need to be taking up space in your closet because you're not going to see them coming back for another 10 years. So let's carve out that space for something that is more relevant and actually benefiting your life right now.
But I am a little pissed. I'm a little pissed.
Why?
Because we went to Urban Outfitters yesterday, which if you're in your 30s,
It's kind of traumatizing.
if you're in your late 20s, I urge you not to. But literally the same swimsuits were there from when I was 12 years old. A tankini is back, baby.
I do think that people like the option and they make them trendy now. So if you do want to feel more comfortable and covered up,
I know.
it's an
I think it
option.
could be cute and flattering. I don't know. I think
It's not for me
yeah, I haven't.
personally, but I'm a bikini girl through and
Yeah.
through. But I do think that I like that there's options for everyone's comfort level because I think that that is truly like the most important thing about putting on anything that you own. If you don't feel comfortable,
Mhm.
you're not going to look like your best self because you're going to be uncomfortable. You're going to be fidgeting. You're going to be doing all of the things
Yes.
that don't make you look confident. They don't make you look special. So really try and focus on that when you're going through your pieces and see if it makes you feel confident and makes you feel like you're going to walk into a room and turn heads because that's the only pieces that should be sitting in our closet.
I think you missed my point there.
Oh.
I'm just mad that everything does come back around.
Oh.
But like this is literally from 17 years ago when tankinis were a thing.
Oh.
But it is crazy. And like the bubble skirts are in.
Bubble skirts are in. The jelly shoes are in.
I know. We talked about that. We love a jelly shoe. But the bubble skirts, I don't think I'll be participating.
Well, you haven't given it a shot. They're already kind of
It just feels
they're
young.
already done.
Oh, okay.
We're already moving away from them. I know. They were like a hot moment. But everything right now is like the microest mini, which I would have died for.
I
like
think
at
that's
least
why
10
I
years
can't
ago.
do the bubble because it has to be really short to look flattering.
Yeah, otherwise
and that's just not who I am right now.
Okay.
Or ever, I think.
Well, then that's a perfect time to not put it in your closet.
I know.
The next thing that I think that we need to be looking for when doing a closet clean out is you are going to be getting rid of those dingy pieces. I know that we all have them. I actually have this Brandy Melville sweatshirt that I've had for at least 10 years.
Which
and it's
one?
falling.
Hawaii?
No, it's the gray one that says crew.
Oh.
And it is, the sleeves are coming apart. They're falling apart. It is tattered. It has seen some shit. And we all have those in our closet. We're getting rid of them. No one needs to wear them. No one needs to look like their worst self, okay? We are really focusing on looking like our best self this year. We don't need stuff with holes in them. We don't need stuff with stains on them.
Even though it makes you feel good to wear it?
Even if it makes you feel good to wear it because it's not going to make you look good in any way. It's actually going to make you look like trash.
Oh. Like actual trash. Like you need to be thrown out.
You need to be thrown away with the shirt that you're wearing.
So here's my question.
Okay.
Is you know how our parents will like have a sweatshirt from the 80s?
Yeah.
What if our kids want that from us?
Well, then we need to be holding on to these relics.
Taking better care of them.
And yes, they can get the ones that aren't actually beaten to shit. Like they can be getting the sweatshirts that we kept in good condition because they were so cute.
And only like one or two.
Yeah, we don't need
every
to be
5
hoarding.
years. Yeah.
Every 5 years. They get 2.
Okay, just
for my entire lifetime.
Okay. So maybe
they're not even going to want them until they're 30 and
We'll see. We'll see. Okay, that was my question.
Yeah, I don't think that we need to be holding on to things for our children that we don't have right now. We'll circle back in 5 years and see if we've changed our ways.
Okay, what else you got? Anything?
I think that that's it for the closet clean out. I think just making sure that we are honing on to pieces that are going to make us feel like our best self. I think that we really all need to be investing in staple basics that are really good material. So if you're going to get a tank top, make sure that it's one that you can't see your bra through. Or if you're going to get a t-shirt, make sure that you have a good bra that fits underneath, and just pieces that you can easily style and change out, that you can keep rotating in your closet for years and years, including a good denim, one that fits you. And something that has recently changed my life is I hate wearing bras. I hate
Me
them.
too.
I usually never wear them.
We only wear sticky
We wear like the
boobs.
sticky boobs. Granted, like,
But like
well,
the
she has boobs.
nippies.
I don't have boobs, so like I don't
Not like just the small nipple covers.
like the full
It's
pancake.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I like nippies. And then I also buy the ones on Amazon in a big pack.
Mhm.
But they're not that great.
No.
But they're nice just to have if you know you're gonna like sweat a lot one day or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't have boobs, so we'll just tell you that. Like we don't have.
Yeah. Well, you do.
We don't need support though.
Yeah.
We
But
don't need support.
I do think that something that has changed my life as of lately is someone posted these bras from Soma.
Mm-hmm.
Soma?
Soma Intimates.
Soma Intimates. Oh my gosh.
Did you buy one?
I bought two. I bought one that didn't have any padding. It was almost just like a bralette.
Yes.
Amazing for if you're in like a baggy t-shirt or a
I've only
dress.
been doing this for 10 years.
I know you have been doing it for a long
Which
time.
is not
but then
attractive.
I bought
It's not cute.
It's not
but
hot
it feels
to put on, but
like
it's
heaven.
amazing.
Yeah.
And then I bought one with padding. I'm wearing it right now. You can wear it with a t-shirt, and it will literally change your life. You don't have any seams. You don't have that weird like over boob.
Did you not love the Lululemon one I got you?
I love the Lululemon one, but I feel like I need a little bit more padding or something when I'm wearing a t-shirt. Otherwise, it just looks like I'm wearing like nothing. They're just
I know.
flopping in the
That's what I
wind.
do. And I'll like go to church group. I'm like, this probably isn't good.
It's fine.
But I don't want to wear anything. I'm over it. I don't know how people did it back
I can't
then.
handle it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a wrap on mine. What do you have?
So mine is more about health things and just like life and wellness trends that we should be getting rid of or throwing out. So the first one that I have is your Brita.
Ooh.
So I think some people know about this now, but our water is just really nasty. It has toxins, it has heavy metals, all the things. And then it also has hormones. Like I've seen like articles that are saying like our water is basically a birth control now, which is just crazy. And so things like the Brita, and I feel like that's the number one filter right now. It just does not cut it. And you're still drinking those particles in your water. And I'm not 100% sure about like fridge filters and things like that. I know reverse osmosis is a really good one, which is like a whole system that you have to put in your house. So it's expensive. But I just am anti-Brita right now. It's time to throw those out. There are really good other options on the market.
This is a Brita slander podcast going forward.
I know, seriously. And I don't blame anyone for using them. And I've had Britas for years. But just now knowing that there's better options, I'm like, why are we still using a Brita filter?
What are the better options?
So there's expensive ones. There's like really good ones that you can put on your countertop. Things like Aqua True is a really good one. But then there is also another option, and it's a cheaper option, and it's what I currently use, and it is called a zero filter. So it is literally a filter, and it's like the Brita, but it comes with a little monitor on it, and it tells you if there's anything in your water at all. And you want it to be zero with this filter.
Interesting.
And so I use that, but there is something that you have to do after, and it is remineralizing your water. So that's why this one is the cheaper one and not like the AquaTrue that keeps the minerals in it or whatnot. This one you have to remineralize it.
Okay.
So I'm guessing you don't even know what that means.
I don't.
Yeah.
So please tell me. 'Cause
So
I have no idea what you're saying.
trace minerals, you know that liquid that I like squeezed into the eggs the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah, so trace minerals contains minerals, and you can just put that in your water. You can put it in your water filter after it's been filtered, like minus the filter. I just like take the filter out and put it in there. But because it is zero on the zero filter, you have to re-add those minerals. Otherwise, you're not getting any benefits. And minerals are my biggest thing that I'm into right now.
You're a big mineral girl.
Yes.
Hickey.
So I use pickleball, and then I just use any minerals. I love to add it. Trace minerals, I still like to use. I think it has a lot of good minerals in it. Magnesium, sodium, potassium, like those things are what we need.
Yeah.
They help, they're solvents in our body, so they help other like vitamins dissolve into our body so that we can utilize them and break them down. And it also just helps hydrate us better than nothing at all. Like just zero water is not that hydrating. You need that salt, you need that potassium and the magnesium and all that good stuff. So yeah, trace minerals is a good one.
Where can you find trace minerals? Like I wouldn't even know what to look for.
Okay, so I know at Sprouts has them, and you can find them in the vitamin department. You can also just go online and look up trace minerals. You can go on Fullscript, which is my favorite account to get high quality supplements, and we can like put that on our Instagram. Because they just have the best quality of supplements.
Yeah, we can link a few of your favorites.
Yeah.
That way people know what to start with. Because I would have no idea.
Yes. And someday we'll do a deep dive into minerals. But for today, I'm just letting you know.
Giving us the 411.
That if you're drinking a shit ton of water every single day and you're not actually feeling hydrated or, you know, you're still feeling sluggish and whatnot, then you are missing out on minerals. That is the number one problem, I would say. So get rid of your Britas and get a better filter that's going to actually filter out all these things. And then if you're going to do something super hardcore like a zero filter, then you have to get minerals to get those benefits.
So I feel like since we were playing off of spring cleaning out the closets, I think you need to tell us what to clean out in our cabinets. What are we getting rid of?
Okay, so obviously the Brita. Number 2 is mouthwash.
No, I love mouthwash.
Yes, no, it is so freaking harmful for our bodies. It has literally been linked to having cardiovascular issues, and it is so crazy to me that we are still selling mouthwash when it has been linked to blood pressure issues, linked to all of these different things. Because it is getting rid of all of this good bacteria in your mouth. It's killing everything. So including the good bacteria. So it's not even allowing your mouth to have a healthy microbiome anymore.
That makes me want to throw up.
So I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty, but we will do a TikTok on it.
Yeah. Even with all of the details.
Yes, because it is
like a deep dive.
It's a little sciencey. And basically it alters the nitric oxide in your body and it's just not good. So getting rid of mouthwash is my number one thing. The smartest people I know will still use mouthwash, not knowing the
smartest people like me, because I had no idea.
Yeah.
I love it.
You're just so smart. I thought you would know better.
You're such a bitch.
But people just do not know this.
I had no idea.
It's pretty wild.
I thought it was good for me and my teeth and my gums.
Yeah. So I follow holistic dentists that are just really great at providing me info, and they're just like, get rid of the mouthwash.
Okay.
So oil pulling, I can't really do it. I can't oil pull. It's too gross. I don't like the sensation, but that is really good. So basically what you do is you use coconut oil and you can put like a drop of peppermint essential oil, but you have to like swish it for 10 to 20 minutes.
Minutes?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I know. And people do this and it is really good for you. So yeah. And then you have to spit it out, I believe, in the trash can because oil will harden in your valves. Man, it is good for you though. So I'm proud of anyone who's oil pulling. It's
if
good
you're
for
an
you.
oil puller, please send us a message and
Yes.
tell us how you do it and
What
give
you
us some
like about
advice.
it.
Yeah. And if you've noticed a difference between being a non-oil puller and a puller, because this is fascinating. I had no idea that this was a thing. I never thought you would need to swish some stuff around for 20 minutes.
Coconut oil.
Okay, we'll look more into that because
But the other thing, which I've been telling you to do for years, is tongue scraping.
Yeah.
So if you are using mouthwash, I recommend tongue scraping instead morning and night, and you will be really grossed out to see what is coming off of your tongue.
See, that's why I can't do it because like mouth stuff is so gross to me.
Yeah.
Like it's so gross to me.
You'll get over it in like a week, and then you'll find it like kind of
if you say therapeutic, I'm gonna punch in.
Not therapeutic, but yeah, like it will bring you joy to be like, oh, good, this is getting out of my system and off of my tongue.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so those are like the main things that I would want you to throw away.
Okay, perfect.
But in terms of mindsets for health and wellness for this year, spring cleaning, out with the old. We are done with low-calorie diets, high impact training without fueling your body. And I'm talking 2,000 calories a day, ladies, and none of us are getting that. Okay, we are just running ourselves empty. We are tanking our adrenals because we are going to Orange Theory and we are going to all of these cycling places without fueling our bodies. And there is amazing data coming out about fasting for women who are under menopausal ages, so premenopausal. It is not the move unless you are obese. Then fasting and not fueling your body, it is out.
Okay.
If you are premenopausal. So stop doing that. I would say make sure like truly track your meals every single day if you want to do these high impact things, because I can guarantee you are not eating enough protein. You are not fueling your body. And what is your body going to do when it doesn't have fuel? It's going to break things down in your body that you need to survive because it needs fuel to do these things. You're running yourself ragged. So I think just being more mindful about that. So fueling your body is and making sure you're getting in tons of calories every single day. Mainly if you want to start with anything, it's protein. Track your protein every day. That would be the thing. Making sure you're getting at least 100 grams of protein a day. That's incredibly hard. And
I think that you need to do an in-depth, like we should make this one of our next podcast topics.
No, it is. It's going to be.
Okay, I think I was going to say because she started implementing more protein into my lifestyle and my diet. I'm sure that I'm nowhere near the 100 gram mark. But
100 pounds?
100 pounds of protein a day. I'm sure I'm nowhere near that, but just with implementing a few tips and tricks that she's given to me, it has genuinely changed my mood, changed my productivity. It has really shifted like how I feel. And so I feel like that is something that we need to dive into because it will literally change your life.
Yes, 100%. So we will deep dive more into that one day. But for now, if you don't want to track your meals, because that is a lot. I do not track my meals. I would take a week and try to track your protein, just the meats in your life. The meats and like the cottage cheese.
Track all the meats in your life.
Yes. And see if you're even hitting 100 grams. And ladies, if you're trying to lose weight, you want to up that protein to your goal weight. So say you're like 180 pounds and you want to be closer to 150, you should be getting 150 now you messed me up. 150 grams of protein. So that's a ton. And so that's just my little tangent on that. Let's stop running ourselves ragged. We need to fuel our bodies and make sure that we're getting enough protein in our diet. And with that, I also wanted to say to get rid of the red meat fear mongering. We have been drilled in our head that chicken is the best. It is the leanest meat. And I'm sick of that mindset. Red meat.
Thank God, because I hate chicken.
Oh my God. You and your chicken. I can't.
It's the worst.
You just don't even hate chicken.
I don't. I mean, I'll eat a good chicken nugget.
Yeah, but red meat, if you get grass-fed, organic, all the things, it is incredibly nutrient dense. It has so many layers of nutrients, and it's just so much better for our bodies than chicken, especially with how chickens are raised nowadays and how much chicken is in everything. Red meat is just the way to go right now. So
Ooh,
that's
I love
just
that.
my little tidbits. So getting out of those toxic mindsets, we need to spring clean those out of our life and get these in.
There you go, ladies. Your spring cleaning from the outside in, the inside out, left, right, center.
So we're about to wrap up. I just wanted to quickly go over some home trends that are on their way out. So when we are spring cleaning, maybe there's some things that we should not include in this next year. And one of them that I am a little upset about is the balls. Balls, I like to.
She has this.
Amanda bought me a million bowls. I'm like, what the am I supposed to put in these bowls? And what do you see when you go to Home Goods and stuff?
The only thing she thinks
Balls.
of is like moss balls. And I'm like, those have been gone.
Moss balls, glass balls, all of these balls.
All these fucking balls. The only balls that you should be putting out and about are I think if you find a paper mache ball.
A paper mache ball.
Yes, I'm not kidding. They're real.
Okay.
They're real. They're
Maybe we should call
like,
them a sphere.
an orb. Let's call them orbs.
Okay.
That's a little bit more on brand. You just went right into it with these damn balls. Okay, so I'm thinking paper mache orbs. I think that those are always a really good vase filler. If you're looking to fill a vase with something that's not a moss ball, I think that you can always do fake fruit. And I know that that sounds crazy, but really you can find some super cool, super unique fruits to fill.
It's not that cheap.
And it shouldn't be.
Okay.
It's staying in your home.
Yeah.
Your home is a reflection of you. And if you're buying pieces that you want to be timeless, I mean, if you're putting fake fruit in your bowl, you want it to look
Quality.
like.
I tried to put real fruit out, and
it's gonna get disgusting.
Yeah, it didn't work out because like
doesn't work.
some of these bowls are like in sunny areas in my house, and yeah.
And you also don't want to use perishables as decor because one, they're going to go bad, and it doesn't make sense for the environment just buying stuff to put in a bowl that you're not actually
them.
Okay, well then
throughout the week.
See, and then you just have to keep replenishing it. So I feel like it
but
just
they
doesn't
didn't
make
stay good.
sense
Yeah.
for anyone's lifestyle. I'm a big fake fruit stan as long as you can find a good one. Real lemons?
No, fake lemons.
I mean, I have yet to find a good fake
then
lemon.
what kind of damn fake fruit are we talking?
Okay, the fake fruit. Hang on, I gotta get comfortable for this.
Oh, great.
I think you should be looking into. I should have really reworded this because the fake fruit that I'm looking for is
like,
not
it's actually vegetables.
It's not fruit, it's veggies.
It's actually
real.
red meat.
I want you to put grass clippings. No. No, I think that you should be you should be looking for unique materials. So I like paper mache fruit. I like concrete fruit. I like porcelain
fruit?
Apples, pears. We just threw some artichokes in yours, so they don't always need to look whatever. They don't always need to look like
an exact
I don't need someone to lift it up and say, let me eat this apple. I kind of want them to know that it's like
not
it's a play on it. Like it's a concrete pear, it's a white porcelain pear. It's like it's just cool and unique, and it's more decor than a functioning piece of your home. Okay?
That is helpful.
That's in. So balls are out.
Okay, one last thing. I thought maybe there could be a floral ball.
I don't know what
flowers in the shape of balls, like say a fake hydrangea. I don't know.
Well, that's a stem.
No, but with
the
ball. Stem.
In a ball. Alyssa, no. Are you talking about like a 2002 Pinterest board?
I don't know.
Okay, whatever she's saying is upsetting me. No, you don't need a faux floral ball in your vase. Okay. Try and fill it with something a little bit more unique. And if you are going to look
it's not a vase. It's a bowl.
In your bowl, in any sort of vessel, you're not going to put a fake grass ball. Okay, we're moving on. We'll do a whole post on what we like to use as vase filler because I have like really specific vase fillers that I love. Bowl fillers, vessel fillers for all of you bitches.
Spheres and balls.
Yeah, we'll do all the things.
Okay. And then she's unsure about me bringing this up, but olive trees, faux olive trees. Actually, I was going to say we all have them, but a lot of my San Diego friends came into our house and they were like, what is this tree? And I was like, it's a
Really?
faux olive tree.
See, okay, so I feel like
everyone has them in Arizona.
I'm having a really hard time with the olive tree because I have one. I have a big faux olive tree in my bathroom, and I actually called Alyssa and I was like, am I keeping this in my bathroom when I remodel it? Because I think that olive trees are out. But then I was actually looking it up and no one's saying that they're out. Okay. I just feel like sometimes when things are so overdone, overplayed, overtrended, like there were olive trees in every god dang house remodel, everything. Everyone had a faux olive tree. The Costco one went viral for a full year. And so now I just think maybe we're not investing in olive trees. Maybe we're not tossing them just yet.
But maybe not investing.
But maybe don't buy your olive tree now. I feel like there's going to be a new tree stem situation.
I've been seeing a lot of live trees.
Live trees.
But I
can't do it.
It's too expensive.
I don't have the time
to get into your house.
I don't have the upkeep.
We can't keep them alive.
I'm not ready.
Yeah.
But I also feel like really like stick branches. I think something that's maybe less of a tree and more of a stem. I mean, you're seeing all of these vases and vessels with these huge oversized stems. Yeah. And I feel like
those
that
are really
have
pretty.
The same impact that a faux tree could have in a different capacity.
And maybe put it on like a
pedestal,
wooden pedestal to give it that height. But like, really.
So I think, if you don't have an olive tree, try playing with a different form of bringing that like outside in the nature into your space in a more unique way, because I think that we're ready to move onward and upward.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much all we had for you. Actually, that's not true at all. We had a lot more, but we have got to wrap it up.
She has to go to the airport.
Yes, and also we had a lot more, and we needed to narrow it down a little bit.
We could have started earlier, but we got into a massive fight. Where I called Alyssa
and she was like, I'm sorry I did that. And I was like, you don't even have to apologize, because I don't think that that's like a serious insult.
It shouldn't be a serious offense. I'm not going to lie. And also, I feel like that's just part of having a sibling. My husband is an only child, and we were done in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, our fight. And then we were making up. And he was like, meet me down in 10 minutes to podcast.
And my husband was just in awe.
And my husband was like,
hell?
If I ever heard anyone talk to a friend like that, we wouldn't be friends anymore.
Well, we're not friends. We're siblings.
I know. I'm like, you haven't seen the fight.
It's different.
Yeah.
We're friends and siblings. Like,
yeah.
I'm not going to call my friend that.
It just happens sometimes.
It's good for the soul. But we will be back at it again. We're in San Diego. We're together. The vibes are high. Yes. The mood is immaculate. And
here and there.
We're doing,
it's up and down.
Anyways.
Okay, well.
Cheers, and we'll talk soon.
We'll talk soon. Bye.